What's up, people? One Up Punch here. Decided to pick up this game called Card Crawl Adventures for about $4 on Steam. The full retail price is $5, but I still think it's worth a game checking out. The first thing is that it's got a different mechanic than some of the other card games I might have played. For example, Fights in Tight Spaces has like momentum and combos, and then you have Nitro Kid that has energy and different cards or specials that they would have for their own character. This is a different type of mechanic altogether. It is a roguelite or roguelike game where you pick equipment, trinkets, maybe even something to help you out like consumables. But the game goes off a different mechanic that's not off of like action points or mana points like you would see for Fights and Tight Spaces doing like combos or the momentum itself to do like actions such as movement, defense, attack, or even Nitro Kid to where they have their own kind of signature moves, something different, maybe like in Trials of Fire to where it's like an RPG. This is mostly you choosing a path in destroying like creatures or gaining attack cards, maybe even opening up chests, but essentially the entire objective of the game is to defeat the tavern boss. Once you defeat the tavern boss, you have to try to bypass the barkeep that will want you to pay for your essentially your bill or your tab. And you can avoid him by trying to get to the exit without having to pay him any gold. But there's like two other events you can get when you try and win the game. Other than defeating the tavern boss, you have to find a treasure chest and probably defeat enemies all in one turn on the first battle. So you have to do all the cards instead of just like one or two creatures. But essentially the whole game goes off of this. You can select cards that will allow you to gain attack, get stamina, get health, or even go to the merchant's place. You could also attack creatures, but essentially if you want to do that, you would have to equip a weapon first, whether it be a scepter, a dagger, maybe even something like a short sword with 3 damage. But once you have that, their health will go down every time you equip something. So if you want to, you could grab a 3 damage short sword, hit a creature and kill it. If it has enough attack damage left, then you can kill a creature with 1 health, or grab a weapon next to it and then kill another creature. And you can do that with all 9 cards in the game. But essentially, like I said, you have to defeat all the creatures or defeat the tavern boss. And if you don't defeat the tavern boss, you could still leave the tavern. It's just you don't get that much in terms of reward from doing the challenges. Another thing I forgot to mention was the characters you could play. You don't have to necessarily play the starter character, which was the rogue. There's other characters that are unlocked that I don't think you have to worry about unlocking in the game. For example, you could play the pyromancer, the knight, a robot, a vampire, and the mad scientist, with also getting weekly crawls every week to where they have something different for challenges or even trying to do different modifiers since it is a roguelike. Like I said, the game is about $5 on full price on Steam, and with the weird mechanic of trying to do like a path or trying to kill as many creatures as you possibly can with the different ways and the different weapons and the different trinkets that you have, which is on the right hand side of the screen. You can get different weapons that give you bleed or give you higher attack damage, maybe even allow you to upgrade your own cards inside your deck or have a better pathing. So there's different ways of playing the game, and I mean, for $5, it's definitely something worth picking up. I've been probably putting almost 5-6 hours into the game, and every day I still get on to play it and mess around with different styles and different classes. I haven't really unlocked anything new yet, since they do have a list of different things like challenges for the different classes that you unlock newer and newer stuff. But wanted to show this off because it's looking like a fun game for me to play constantly. Might as well show it and see what other people think. Anyway, I'm a One Nut Punch, and this has been another video. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.